here today because we got a special presentation. All right, let's see. Community announcements. That's what's next, right? Community announcements. I'm winging it, y'all. All right, community announcements. First and third Fridays, Millie's Farmer Market. And then the John Marla Art Center is still up for a few more days. The exhibits by Betty Snyder and Denise Thompson until June 27th. What other community announcements do we have? No? All right. Club business. This is an exciting day, y'all, because Kyle won Small Business of the Year for Sacheros. And I agree that I attended the board meeting. Was it good, y'all? Oh my gosh, it was so good. And then Laura Thompson, Keep Millersville Ball and Beautiful, they won the Making a Difference Award from the chamber. So Rotary Club was well represented at the Chamber Day Long Saturday night. So congratulations to y'all. Other club news. Let's see, we're doing Club Assembly Day, so we'll go through our presentation of what we've accomplished this year in just a few minutes. But before we do that, I would like to give out some more awards. So we're gonna do Perfect Attendance Awards today. So can I have a lights? Come on, go ahead, man. You can bring on it. All right, so perfect attendance. First one, Dawn Adams, 1 year. Congratulations. Thanks. The next one, Tamara Saragusa, 1 year. Okay. Joy Simpson, she is off enjoying her winnings from the conference raffle. She purchased a trip to St. Mary's, so she's not here today, but congratulations to her. Michelle Dixon, 2 years. Michelle's not here. Okay.
Give it back over. I'm not here, you don't get it.
Kristen Villarreal, 3 years. Congratulations. Bobby Murphy Jr. Come on, 6 years on Jordan. She also has 6 years. Tom Glover, 7 years. Paul Dean, an unspecified number of years. Congratulations, Paul. Michael Cleveland, 17 years. Lindsay Levitt, 17 years. Wow. Leanna Chandler, 18 years. Congratulations. Pete Barlow, 18 years. Jeff Gray, 19 years. 1 year.
Do I get mine?
Huh?
No, you call my name and put it down.
I told you I'm winging it. I'm a little preliminary. Thank you. All right, and then we have a special one to give out today. And I'm gonna invite Oh God, my brain's going dead. Jimmy Eubanks to come up. And we're gonna let Jimmy say a few things after I give him his award. I'll say Jimmy is a true Rotarian's Rotarian. He makes a strong effort to get here each and every week, and he has done so for 32 years.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna give you the mic.
I won't say much. The first 15 years was hard. That's when you had to make up at another club, and that was the only way to make up. Didn't have all this online stuff and all that we've got now. It's kind of easy now. But I've made many a trip to Washington County and Macon. I can't remember where. I made it in Las Vegas one time. Yeah, they were rich. I was out of place. They were trying to get other people to give them money to buy a new casino. They said, "How much do you want?" And I said, "What you got for $100?" But I enjoyed getting this. My daddy had 17 years of perfect attendance when I joined the club. And I said I was gonna break that. But the reason he had 17 years was the club in Pelham. They had a goat. And if you missed a meeting, you had to go until somebody else missed. The club had 100% participation. They won the state honors every year. That would encourage them. Include ours. Get ours better.
Thank you so much. All right, that's awesome. I love hearing the stories from back in the days. All right, so now Frederick, me and Frederick gonna co-host this next portion. Yeah, so what we want to do is we just want to recap our year, because I think we've had a fantastic year. And so Frederick has been our service project chair this year. And so we're gonna go through some of the service projects and awards and things like that, so that the entire club knows what each and every one of you helped accomplish this year. And appropriately so, we got Jimmy on the front. All right. Okay, the vision statement. Does everybody know the Rotary vision statement? I think it's absolutely a beautiful vision statement. It says, "Together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves." And that's really what this is all about. Okay, take it, Brad.
All right, here we go. Just want to echo what Aaron said. It took this entire club to have a successful year the way we did when it came to service projects and just in general as well. There's two different U's that are out there. Is the U that always shows up and wants to participate in service projects, and that definitely helps us accomplish our goals. And then there's us, that other U out there, and those are the ones that maybe don't have time for service projects, but they're always making sure, you know, they're contributing to the foundation. They're supporting projects through financial funding. And that also helps us achieve our goals. So you see up here, we have 4 different goals when we started off with, and we completed every goal that we set out to accomplish. So real quick, round of applause to all of the U's that are out there that made that. So what I'm gonna do now is just kind of take us through the different service projects that we did throughout the year. There's some pictures here. I'm not gonna stay long because we do have other things that's on the agenda, but we'll run through here. We saw these in December when we did the mid-year checkup. So we'll just go through these really quick. So we started off with the Jill's Books program. And as you can see there, we utilize our district grant money to help pay for that project. But then also there was some budget dollars that came in and supported it as well. So we had over 60 volunteers, and those volunteers involved you all with setting that up, but also our speakers that came in and helped, sign the books and made that project more meaningful. Baldwin County Summer Food Distribution, over 150,000 meals were given to students. Collected a lot of service hours during that project. In July, we had our back to school bash, 7 volunteers, 30 service hours, and we were able to donate $500, which we believe that funding went towards the bounce house that they had out there at that time. Caring Solutions Baby Items Drive, this was in August. As you can see here, this was a collaborative project. All the items that you see in there that were purchased by members. So these were members using their own monies to go out and purchase that. Caring Solutions was very happy to get it. Peace Monument cleanup. All right. So as you all know, we had the first Peace Monument in the United States that was dedicated by this Rotary Club. This year we did a refresh of that, just cleaning it up, making sure that it remains presentable, and didn't take a whole lot to put into that. We did have 4 volunteers in the club that really contributed to that, and it only took about $75 to do what we had to do.
And we created that pin this year to present to Brad Oliver, because they were very excited about it.
All right, this was the Beer Fest. If you didn't get a chance to come this year, please, 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 please come next year, because I'm telling you, it was a lot of fun. Just to people watch and see people having a good time and sort of, drinking, but it's for a good cause, prostate cancer, making sure that men are aware and they're able to get tested and to be able to be screened for that disease that's run rampant in our male population. So it was an exciting time. Please come out next year. We'll have a tent. There's no tent there this year, but we'll have a tent next year, so you don't have to worry about standing in the sun. But it was a great project. In October, Halloween candy donation to the Early Learning Center. Again, this was a project where members in the club went out and purchased candies for the Early Learning Center. 12 hours, 12 volunteers supported that. Early Learning Center, Read for the Record. This was in October. Had a chance to go out and read to the children over at the center. What I liked about that is we were able to get educated on how to read to children. Which it is an art, believe it or not, but a very exciting time to spend with the students. As you can see, they were all happy. I think one was hugging on Aaron leaving and wouldn't let her walk out of the door. That's how happy they were to have us come and do that. November, Thanksgiving dinner, food box distribution. This is an annual project, which we do every year. What I'm so proud about this project is the budget was set for $2,500 for this project. The you that I was referring to earlier, was able to collect $1,600 just from members. So what that did was it gave us $900 left over, and using that $900, we were able to send 3 students to the CTI conference, and you'll see that here as well. So anytime that you're donating or you're supporting a project, we were asking members for $75 for a Thanksgiving box. That $75 didn't have to come through the budget, but we were able to still do the project and then take what we had allocated in the budget and still aim it towards other efforts in terms of service. So that's that. November, the blankets for pediatric. I'm gonna let you take that one.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We paired up with the Lions Club for this project, and so several of us came together, and some of our friends and family came together, and we tied knots and made blankets. And let's see, is Kristen's picture You have to see Kristen's picture. She was so intense. She was all.
Oh, I got one for Kristen, don't worry. Go ahead.
Okay, and then we did the holiday lunch delivery for Cafe Central, so a lot of members participated there.
That's Laura over there with her sleeves rolled up. You should have saw her going. She just jumped right in and started working. So, big deal. This is our Christmas present gift wrapping. This was a project that involved our Interact Club, as well as members from this club, whereby we supported the Baldwin County Fire Rescue just by wrapping gifts that they already had received. So great time with that. You can see we accumulated 37 hours just doing that. So kudos to all
Who
of them.
went to Lockerly and Lights? If you did not go, I tell you, it's amazing. Make sure you get there this year.
And I made $20 parking the cars. So make some money doing it too. We're passive in. Right? I tried to give it back to him. He wouldn't take it. So I said, okay, I'll put it in the car.
Gifts for Green Acres. So this is our Interact Club. So Jan headed this up with the Interact Club. 18 volunteer hours, 12 volunteers with a budget of $100.
Wow. And talking about a small input, big impact, $100 actually went a long way. They were able to buy the little small complimentary lotion sized bottles and to be able to give those to the residents. I think they also did socks, if I'm not mistaken. I think they also did.
Thanks to Amazon and their wonderful sale. We had enough left over after we bought the little hand lotions.
Yeah.
To buy enough grandma's cookies, the individual grandma's cookies for not only all the residents but for the staff as well.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, 850 books were given to third grade students. Every third grade student in the county received a book, maybe two. All right, there's Kristen. She hates to be called out. Keep Millersville Baldwin Beautiful. Again, our Making a Difference award winners, nine volunteers, 13 total hours. They cleaned 1 mile of roadway, and on 1 mile of the road, they picked up 450 pounds of trash on 1 mile.
And that is a project that we're committed to doing quarterly. So the next quarter is coming up, and so we'll be looking for volunteers to definitely help us out with that. So
Started a little early.
yes, ma'am, and have our road signs. Last time we did it, it was Earth Day, so a lot of the safety supplies and just supplies in general were sort of scattered amongst different entities doing the same thing. So this year, next month when we do it, we should have everything we need to get that done. All right, so this is the Career and Technical Instruction State Leadership. This is the CTI conference I was telling you about, $900. We were able to send 3 students to this conference. I can tell you, I did speak with Jan about this. Our students didn't place in any category or win any awards, but the students did find out what it all took to get an award or to place. And so with that awareness, we think we'll do much better next year when we circle back around, if we send another student to this conference.
We collected over 70 pairs of eyeglasses. And Frederick said, let's speak about the word Rotary with them. And I'm sitting there going, that's not a word.
And then she joined in. And she's like, let's put a frame around it. So I was like,
and we still have glasses left over.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
All right, so this is the Baldwin County Food System Summer Meal Program. This year, we do this project every year. We did it last year. Last year, we were handing out prepackaged meals. This year, it changed up a little bit. They needed assistance packaging the meals. So it was probably a little bit, I didn't get a chance to go to this one, but it was probably a little bit more work involved with that. But nevertheless, we did contribute to the project and packaging 112,000 meals. And so those meals will go to students during the summertime when school is not in session. So kudos there. We got Jay over there. We have Terry. Terry, I want to just special recognition. Terry actually encouraged or implored some of her team that she works with to actually go out. So I think that's some of her team members in that photo.
Y'all did the same thing, right?
Tamara did the same thing. So kudos in that area.
Oh, it's Chris.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to pick on. So you can't see this photo real close, but you can see her muscles sticking out. Like she is actually working. Like you see her muscles sticking out. She's got a nice tricep going. So
But your son also volunteered.
he did.
He said nice.
He did. Thank you so much. He enjoyed it. He did enjoy it, especially working with Terry. He mentioned you by name a lot, and so good deal there. All right, so this was the Milledgeville Baldwin County Juneteenth Festival. This is one we did just last weekend.
Yeah.
We created pumpkin plant kits. We actually put together some Rotary coloring books for the children, but we also had the opportunity to engage the adults that were there just to talk about what Rotary was and what we did. We had a flip book containing these projects at our table. And so people could look at what we did, like a portfolio. But I can tell you that some of the faces when they were going through that book were just ecstatic at all that we do in our community. Not only people that came to the event, but some of the other community groups that were at the event stopped at our table and was looking through our book and we're like, wow, y'all are doing it. So it was a good event. Hopefully, like Aaron said, when we have these events, and we got one coming up next month, if we can get one person to come and visit our club, then it's worth it, right? So we definitely want to continue to be in the community and grow our image. So that's exactly what we did for that event as well. All right, so this is the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. I'm gonna let you talk about this one, Aaron, because there's a special attachment to that.
Okay, so we were able to send 2 RILA students this year, and we paid for one RILA student, but another RILA student in the district was unable to go at the last minute, and that club offered to let another club take advantage of that. So Mark was able to reach out to Kyle Hitchcock, and her son was able to get in and go to RILA. He had such a great time that he's planning to go back next year as a RILA camp counselor. And so what else do we need? I don't know a lot about RILA, but the students are going to come and tell us exactly what happened from their perspective. So we'll have a presentation from the students on RILA.
Yeah. And this last slide, what it shows is all the donations that we've made, or donations or sponsorships, but all those donations we made, and then all the money that went to service projects, it accumulated to $23,116. And I will say that does not include in-kind donations. There's a lot of members who will just say, hey, here's 50, $100, let's just get it done. And it doesn't get captured. But I could say that number is probably about $2,500 higher based on those in-kind donations. So kudos, great works. The youths that are involved, the ones that are making sure that they're paying their dues, making sure that they're contributing to the foundation, supporting service projects through volunteer service. You are the reason why we were able to make this happen. And I can't say enough about that. I just really appreciate being part of this club for that reason.
Yeah, the Rotary Rifle is what funds everything we do. So this year, when people say, why should I buy a ticket? I've never won, which I'm gonna say, I've never won. Predators won twice, but I don't know, we talk about that, but I've never won. And I still buy a ticket, but when you look at what we do, this right here is why we do the Rotary Rifle, right here. So if they say, well, I've never won, they really are giving back to the community by purchasing the tickets. And they're also giving back to the community because we purchase prizes from local members. So that's what the Rotary Rifle is all about. And so it's not the last slide. Frederick didn't know I added to it. Also, we came away with some district and zone awards this year. Our club won the gold award at the conference. We got the Interact Award for our Interact Club. And this is new. We got Bronze Public Image Award thanks to Michelle's efforts. And that is the last slide, but I do want to mention, so we've hit a lot of goals this year. We have one more goal to accomplish. I believe that we will accomplish this. This is the foundation goal. Our goal was $14,000 given to the foundation this year. We have some promises to pay before the end of June, and if that happens, then we will hit that goal. But if you want to know where you are, you're interested in upping your Paul Harris level, you want to make sure the money comes back to us for the Jill's Books program, whatnot. I have a report here. I can tell you where you are. There's one member that's $15 away. You know, several members $100 or less away. So I have it here. If you don't want to do it this year, think about doing it next year because, you know, Tamara's come. She set the same goal, $14,000, I believe, and we want to make sure Tamara hits all of her goals next year as well.
And I believe we're really close right now, Aaron.
We are really close. We're less than 1,500.
Okay.
And when our promise is paid, we should hit it. But if you want to make sure, you know, wouldn't hurt my feelings. We have about 15 minutes left. So what I'd love you to do is I would love y'all to get into groups for the committees. We have membership committee. We have foundation committee. We have
Public image.
public image. If you want to do public image, I'll do that. Service projects. What am I missing? Bylaws and membership. Yeah. So let's just take 10 minutes. Meet with the incoming chairperson for that. So that would be right here with Kristen. She's maintaining. What are you doing, Stephanie? Help me out.
Program.
So Stephanie with programs. Herschel couldn't make it today, so you can meet with Lynn on foundation and Jola on service projects. Is that?
We'll meet right here.
And meet right here. So just take 10 minutes and then we'll wrap everything up. All right, 1 minute warning. All right, let's wrap it up. Go back to our tables, or if you want to stay at that table. But what I want to do. All right. Calling time. Everybody love to talk. Time. Okay, so what I want to do now is if each person who's heading up a table will just give a 60-second or less update of what we talked about. So Kristen, we'll start with you.
Well, we just addressed our attrition rate over the year and what might have caused it and some ideas on how we can address that and get feedback from our club going forward. We talked about.
You're gonna get a go.
Yeah, we're gonna get a go.
Yeah, we need to go.
Yeah, kids to go.
Kids to go. But, and then we just talked about, getting the issues we've addressed with bylaws on attendance clearly defined and knocked out.
All right. Stephanie.
Got some really good ideas. I was talking to Jan before she left, we talked about, having some of the kids that attended Raleigh, to one of our meetings and speak on behalf of that, but talking about a couple of different things, and maybe somebody here knows someone that we could reach out to. Somebody that's in the kaolin industry that can teach us about kaolin, what all it's used for, different things of that nature. Trying to keep things local industry, local things that are going on around here, like timber industry. Hardwood, someone that's there, where do you get your, how all of that works. Things of that nature. Just, and if anyone has a good idea for a program or a contact or anything, let me know. We got a lot of days.
They'll fill up.
So if you know someone that's done something cool that, would love to come and speak.
I can get Howard Shepherd.
Yeah. So just, things like that. Someone mentioned lake conservation, why the lake was built, different things that have to be done with the lake. I don't know what minutes.
That'd be cool.
Somebody would like, I don't know who that would be.
Somebody knows there.
Yeah.
You throw fireworks.
To come and talk about that.
All right. Lynn?
As Aaron said a while ago, we have a list. Want to know where you are to move to the next level? Give me a call. Or you can stop down and ask. So we want to encourage everybody to go ahead and move to that next level. A few of you will probably call us the next day or two and agree to show you where you are. Hopefully we'll be able to move to the next level.
Yep. All right. Dawn.
Yes. We didn't really talk about a whole lot. We had talked about the bylaws just a little bit because we're still working on them. But what I wanted to go over was where we are right now as of the end of May. As far as our finances, and on the operating side, we billed out for all 4 quarters, billed out about a little over 52,000 for dues. And our expenses have been about 51,000. Primary ones, this right here is around 32,000 just for meals. Everything else goes to, donations for training, not donations, but payments for training, advertising, miscellaneous office things like name tags and stuff, the other side. Still netted a small profit, as of right now, so that's good for our operating side. Now, the fundraiser side, we've raised between the raffle and the 50/50 around $52,000 this year through May. Those funds go to a percentage of the super raffle goes to the foundation, and then a percentage of it goes to the impact fund, and the rest of it we use for what Fred was talking about. The donations to the community and stuff, and it makes us be able to do all of that. What we donated this year to the impact fund was $11,653. That brings the total in the impact fund about $126,788, right? So that's good for that. So yeah, that's kind of what, just a little brief nutshell, kind of what we've done all year. So
Awesome. Thank you. And Jola.
Well, hello, everyone.
Okay, so we just briefly touched on certain projects, that will be coming up in the future. So next month, these months are just flying by now. I mean, they're just really quick by. So next month, we have a few things already, in place. So of course, the back to school bash, I do have a date for that, you guys. It's July 19th, so we sent that out. I'll just have the date as of now, but I will have more information regarding the back to school bash once I speak with, Dr. Martin, okay? So I'll keep everyone updated with that. And then the 2024 Annual Governor Summit, that is also something that we're going to participate in, will be an exhibitor there. And I spoke with, Kim, she is the head of, setting everything up at that event. So it is it's actually 2 days, July 17th and 18th, but we'll be there on July 18th setup, okay? The time is from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., but we'll set up at 8 a.m. That's the time to set up here. And it's going to be at the Atkins, if you're familiar with that, at Georgia College, the Atkins building. So that's where we'll be, have our table set up, right? And as far as like volunteers, we just discussed that we won't need a whole lot of people there, maybe 3 to 5 volunteers. And then we also say that we'll just send out an email with the sign-up sheet, okay?
All right, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Does anybody have any questions they need me to answer before we adjourn? Awesome. Well, y'all are awesome group. It's an awesome club, and we're adjourned.
See you.
How long you gonna do that?
Thank you. Thanks very much. Yeah, help reach that. Thank you for everything. What? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.